What's up, everybody? Hang out and wait to see what I got today. I found another one of these little cell phone holders for those of you that like to play games with your cell phone. Hang out with me and wait till you see what I got. Alright, you guys, and we're back. And, I found another one of these holders for your guys' cell phones. You know, some of you guys like playing games on your phones, and as much as as comfortable as it is to hold these in your hand, there's other games that it's just more comfortable to hold the phone sideways with some sort of comfortable grips. You know, in the past, you guys have seen me review some of these other ones, like this one that folds up. Okay, it stores really nicely. Another one that I found at the dollar store, it's actually a lot more comfortable to hold. Okay, it's not made as well, but it's only $1, and for the price, it was awesome. The one that I found today is a little bit more than those two. However, I found it only for a few dollars at a used store by me, and this is what it looks like. This one's has quite a bit more than those other two had. As you can see, just by looking at it, it's got a fan. Now, I don't know if some of you has had this problem before, but I know I have, especially with your phones getting hot, especially when you're using it constantly on something that is very intensive. Some phones, they just get hot more than others. Okay, this fan will help alleviate that. Not to mention, it is pretty comfortable. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's fairly comfortable. Okay, this one does have the L and the R buttons. When they're pushed, they push down on the screen. Now, that is a bit of an issue for some games because not all games need a tap right there at the top. Some of them do, but some of them don't. This thing does charge, has a little power button on the back, has a little USB slot, and has the charging slot right there. Okay, let's see how it fits my phone. I do know that this thing will not fit every single phone on the market, but it does fit the Google Pixel 2 pretty well, actually. Okay, you can see it does have these spring-loaded L and R buttons to hold it in there, which that's kind of nice. And the button pads, if I push down on there, they do actually touch the screen where they're supposed to, if you can find a game that uses the L and the R buttons in that location. And that's actually not too bad. Let me see if it's charged. Actually, it is charged. Okay, I turned it on. You can see the little flashing light right there, and it is blowing pretty hard, and it does seem to be blowing towards it rather than away. I don't know if that's better or worse. Usually you would think you would want it to pull the heat away from it. I do feel the air coming out of the top, so it would probably work to cool it off. I just think that if you had some vents here and maybe on the bottom to pull the hot air away from the phone, might cool it off a little bit better. Not really sure. I do have other older phones that I may try this with just to see how well it cools it off. That's not bad. Now that I'm holding it in my hand, it is really comfortable, and it does actually keep my hands cold as well. I'm feeling the cold air push against my hands, and I can see this help stop my hands from sweating also. Pretty cool feature. As you can see on the sides, for the bottom and the top, there's nothing there, so you won't have any issues like this one with chargers not fitting. Alright, the sides are completely open. Even the top and the bottom, depending on how you hold it, or the sides of the phone, are pretty open as well. So if you just happen to have your charger in a spot that's open there, it would actually fit pretty well. I can see this working really well for somebody who needs the L and the R buttons in those locations. I can see this one working really well for somebody who has sweaty hands. I don't know what the exact brand on this one is. It does have some markings on the top of it, and it says model F1, and that's all it says. And because I bought this at a secondhand store, I don't know which company makes it or anything like that. Alright. Alright, another thing that I did forget to mention while I was looking for this thing on the internet so that I could tell you what it is that this little USB slot right here is actually a charging port. So all you do is you take your charger, plug it into the back of there, and now you also have a battery bank for your phone, just like that. And you can see it charges. This battery in this controller has 2,000 milliamp hours. I'm not sure how that will do for a phone, but I'm sure it'll give you a pretty good charge. Right? So if you need mobile gaming and you also need a battery pack with some controller grips, this thing will actually work pretty well. Now, I did turn off my screen for a second to go look this up, and it does look like that this item is called an HTQ mobile gaming controller with cooling fan. Okay, that's what I was able to find. It's almost exactly the same. The only thing that was different on the one that I saw online was these little rubber pads right here look a little bit different. However, the rest of the controller looks exactly the same as the one that I was looking at. Okay, pretty cool. Alright you guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please head down to the bottom and click that like button. If you like to watch more videos like this, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you know anybody else who likes this kind of stuff, please share my channel with them. It really helps my channel grow, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.